National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Pete Scott, Brock Hughes is going to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
3 touchdowns, Kate, is a great week for him. But less so when every one of them was matched by an interception. Those turnovers were a part of why they ended up on the losing side of that game. And ball security, what you know he's worked on all week long, will be on the forefront of his mind.
Couple together a yard there. John Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. Well, that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Hurts on 1st down. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Set. 180, 180.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he has this down to the 34. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Take it off with it again. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Great. Set. 180, 180.
Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Great. Set. 180, 180.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Great. Set. 180, 180.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Again, it's Hampton. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on that play by an All-Pro last year, Jalen Carter.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Ganson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Andrew Lakuba attacking to make that stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
And he's taken down at the 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And he's got it. It's in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points.
Delta. Let's go.
1st and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Hampton. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And Torrey Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards.
Good. Set. 180. Delta.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st down, Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
And an Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now resetting things quickly.
A gain of 13 yards.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 11, A.J. Brown.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
From the red zone on first. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Hurts now on 4th. Has it in close. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Great. Set. And let's go.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. That one's good to McConkey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers.
It's Herbert once more. This is caught downfield by Allen. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Chargers first down.
Now Herbert again. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Chargers.
Herbert throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
In the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And we're down inside 50 seconds to play. Enough time to at least get into field goal range. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That pass caught by Dotson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs from 37. Hurts on first down. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And an Eagle.
Looking to throw. Smith snags it over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
Brings up second and
That's what you
1
call
at the
efficiency.
44-yard
Exactly
line.
what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Great, set. 180, 63. Man.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Texans. And this is Patrick Mahomes on target to Xavier Worthy. 18 yards, it's a touchdown. The Chiefs move back to within a game of 500. They get to 6-7 with this victory. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Kenneth Walker. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. And here's Josh Reynolds. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. The Jets find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. One last look now at the Week 14 scoreboard, the final week with byes. Carolina, New England, the Giants, and San Francisco all off this week. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Get the tempo, some hurry-up offense.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hurts really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He'll throw it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. All set to go now from the 35. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They're working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And the shotgun, Howell. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready, set. 180, 180.
A give to Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And this Eagle first down.
Great, set. 180, 180. Crown left, Yeti.
Throwing here, Hurts. Brought in. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Well, we came into this one knowing that these guys were going to run the football, and I don't think anyone is surprised that they've leaned on that again this week, Brock, and the results speak for themselves.
Good numbers when they've run it, including on that last drive, and this is a lead built in part on that rugged running game and effort.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Hurts looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down. Offense in the hurry up now.
First down, Eagles.
On first down, Hurts. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts. On the move, headed right. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
He was taken
2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Great, set.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This 42 yards from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
59.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. He brushed him off with ease. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And you take him down right along the 30.
To number 8, Omarion Hampton. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
Baylor Tiger.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now run with Hampton. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Herbert back to throw.
At the 9-yard line.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It's now
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Eagles 24. Chargers 21.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's keeping it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Free inside the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles making a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Chargers 21.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. That's him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 12 yards.
Shotgun give to Hampton. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Tackled back at the 35.
Send the tight end in motion. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers down by 10. Offense to the line. Second down. Here's Herbert. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Throwing now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Downfield, it's tipped, but he still makes the grab. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Ron McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. First and 10 now from the 46. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. They've got to keep moving quick here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Chargers' 37-yard line.
Barkley again here on second. He's stopping just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Barkley gets it on third down. And this is going to wind up short. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I would give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth.
Great, set.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.